はじめまして。NBA2k の実況をやっていこうと思います。今回はmyNBA でチームをドラフトで決めてチームで選手をそのチームで、プレーオフ優勝を目指していこうと思います。なので、ファンタジードラフトオンにしてね、僕は話していいかな。これで多分大丈夫で、ロスター故障者を除いたロスターを使ってゲームカスタマイザーパスクォーター12分にします。でプレイオフは、全部参戦禁止かな。で、次の試合も1番2回14試合にします。私として20の表示で、ドラフト順位はオフかな。で、ドラフトタイプもが逆順。プロテクトは大丈夫か。動かしないで、いいかな。逆順でいいよね。逆順でいいや。この辺は全部いいかな。スコーリングオファーとかね。プロテクト選手 G リーグ、チームのムードはヒロン蓄積とかもありで、契約そのままでいいかな。トレード条件コントレード期待コンそれでも強制トレードは OK かな。大丈夫でしょう。勝者もありでキャリーを終わらせる気が発生率も50くらいで、これもいいかな。ゲームのプレイナイドはスーパースターでシミュレーションもいいかな。もう別に変える必要はないかな。OK です。ルールもそのままで、チームは大事なんでね、順位決まってくるから、僕の大好きなやつはニューヨークニックスでそっか、戻るか。ニックスでいきたいと思います。さあ、順位何番だろう。順位はだいぶ下だな。そうか、とりあえず何だったかな。17位ね。なるほど。誰を中心にチームを作っていくかってすごい大事になってくるんでね。その選手でどういうね他のメンツを固めるかとかも決まってくるから。多分いいね。デローさんもいいね。できればポストが使える選手がいいかなと思うんだけど、ラビー、デローザン、テータムは3とかは入るのかな。テータムはマイナスか。こんな下の選手取るまでないな。90の上の方取っていこうかな。いいね。ポール・ジョージ取っていきます。 ポール・ジョージとってことは他の選手どうするかだね。相方どうかな。センターは正直評価低いところにゴロゴロな。それを考えるとやっぱり今の段階で取るのは違うってなっちゃうね。外を打てるかな。ポール・ジョージを補うとしたらなんだろう。難しいな。ポール・ジョージ取っちゃうと割と完結しちゃうみたいなとこあるからね。ハリバートンいいね。すごいいい選手ね、ハリバートン。セス、ディヴィンチェンゾ、ミドルトン。ミドルトンちょっとかぶるかな。ポール・ジョージどっちかっていうとハーフコートオフェンスに来たから、ちょっと早めの攻めができる、早い展開が好きなガード欲しいかなってなると誰だろう。早い展開が好きなローズ欲しいな。ローズは残ってるかな。エストブルック、ローズ取るか、この段階で。全体でどんぐらいなんだろう。高いな。ローズ取っか。これで割と確保はできたかな。ジェレミーが取れるこの状況で。ちょっと惜しいけど。センターはフォワードは3、そうだね、3&D 欲しいかな。パワーフォワードにはクラウダーとか欲しいな。いるクラウダー。クラウダー。まだいけるか。後で取ろう。かな。センター取っとくあれか。今の段階で。ハレル。悪くない。ただね、やっぱり今の時代、重たいがセンターはあまりいらないかな。動けるセンターが欲しい。アデバヨみたいな。とノエルとかジェニックス悲劇だけどね。77まだいけるね。まだいけるわ。ノエルとクラウダーを取るとして、あとはシューティングガード。シューティングガードはピュアシューターかな。もうちょっと若めの人入れてもいいね。クイックリー。ジョーダン・プール。いいね。上がってる評価。上がってないな。ケイド。残っちゃってんだ。ボギー。いいね。ローズ・ボギー。ポール・ジョージ・クラウダー・ノエル。ティム・ハーダウェイ・ジュニア。そうだな。ボギーかな。ボギーもまだ77なんだな。全然いけるな。80代1人取っとくか。いや、3でそうとすると、セスですね。ディーローありだな。ディーロー取ろう。あった。ディーロー取っとこう。デ ティールを取っといて、OK。で、これで、クラウダーはいる。クラウダーは大丈夫かな。クラウダーは大丈夫と。ティールを取って、センターは、ノエル。あ、ギャフォード。ギャフォードってブロック高いよね、多分。ギャフォードのブロック。ギャフォードのブロック。高いね。ギャフォードかノエルになるな。ノエルのブロックはこっちになるか。ギャフォード取るか。じゃあノエルはね、スティールがいいんだよね。ピックアンドロールが守れるっていう点ですごい優れてる。ノエル、ノエル。ノエルどこ行った？ノエル。ノエル。79に関して、ギャフォードは49、スティール。無理か、ギャフォード。ギャフォードかな、でも。ギャフォード欲しいね。OK。で、パワーフォワード、クラウダーだけど、まだいけるよね、これ多分。まだいいね。シックスマン取ろう。シックスマンは、まあ、一番怖いのはっていうか、欲しいのはどんな選手かな。ヒールドいいな。欲しいけど。ヒールドって自分からクリエイトできるのかな。例えば、フェイダーウェイとかは。無理か。フォーフォードはディフェンスできないよね、さすがに。まあ。できるっちゃできるのか。カナダ。ウィル・バレットもいいね。セスを6まで出してもいいんだけど、もうちょっといい働きをする。ウーブレ。ローズは控えかなというか、ローズを控えにして、ハーフコート得意なガードを一人に引っ込むか。それがいい気がしてきたな。ケーナン。スマートね。キャンペーン。あんまりでもな。スタート任したいガードがいないな。ジョージ・ヒルいいね。年か。でもちょっとな。ローズの次回はちょっと。ハリバートン欲しかったな。取っときゃよかったか、ハリバートン。で、Kなんかな。いいよ。3は打ってないとな、さすがに。ルビオ。Kなんかな。Kなん取っといて、で、ここでクラウダーを取ると。クラウダー。まだいけるクラウダー。まだ取れそうだな、かな。K なんスタートにして、で、ミターはね、ノエルの控えでしょ。違う、ギャフォードの控えか。ノエルいたりするものもしかして。ノエルいるんだ。ギャフォードとノエルか。いいんじゃない？ノエル取っちゃおう。やばい。クラウド取ったっけ、これ。クラウド。おお。モリスありだな。 ラウダーかな。クラウダーをいただいてと。OK。で、あとは、ちょっとなんか、暴れてくれそうなルーキー1人欲しいかな。ベテランばっかだな。ケナール。ナール欲しいかな。ハーターいいね。ハーターかケナールか。ルーベオ。ナードかな。ケナールちょっと欲しいね。あとは、ロコいいな。ロコいるんだったらいらなかったか。クラウダーはジェフ・グリーンが取れるのマジ？優勝チームかなこれ。揃え方がちょっと一回ドラフト見ようか。ローズなんでしょう。ディーロー、ケン、ポール・ジョージ、クラウダー、グリーン、ギャフォー、ノエル。これで9か。これ以外はほとんど使わないかな。ローテーションでは。その上で、怪我が怖いから、そこの補強だけしよう。ノエルとギャフォード、ちょっと怖いかな。ちょっと怖いかな。クラウダー、グリーン。各ポジション1人ずつ5で、9たす5で14ぐらいの質問か。そういう感じにして、あんまり給料上げたくないから、ピュアシューターが、まあいないのかな。もしかして。ピュアシューターは、ピュアシューターは、ディーロだけか。ピュアシューターちょっと、もうちょっとですね。じゃなくてもいいんだけど。で、上半身まだ残ってる。マジYou know what that means. I came home nice, but I'm going back mean. I'm about to globe trot when they know a vaccine. Back lost, but they know exactly what's going on. Made a mill and I don't know what to blow it on. I tell a critic shut up like my show is on. Gave her 3 shirts to her, throw it on. She want a mini high school classmates. I'm growing on. My peers ain't popping, they don't know what's going wrong. Y'all well dressed, but you ain't got soul and you just can't sew it on.I'm trying to tell y'all boys. I got a few songs I can tell y'all boys. I tried it back then. It was not boy. Now I'm in the box like a Cowboys toy. The ones that hate me the most are just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down. We can reenact things. Extreme like DMXing. These boys and they people in the city see the movement occurring and say, "My God, I want to be in that scene." That's right. I'm right. You want to be in this scene. She had the video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being this scene. センターをちょっとポップできる人が欲しいから。Can't touch me. I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync. あれが。マイヤーズが。マイヤーズ・レナード。これをどうしてんだっけ。そうとしてハーフ扱いなんだね。マイラーズなどはマイラーズなので 誰とだっけ、控えのシューターガードでロンドかな。I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. When you open, it's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. だなあとはシューティングガードに1回いるでしょ。まあ、パワーフォワードもいるか。あれパワーフォワード出していいならセンターでタジ入れといて、でスモールカードしていいか。あとは、まあ、ルーキーでいいかな。一番深そうで知ってる名前のやつで。Yeah, brand new rollie got you frozen. Two more, got that. She wanna go up, don't provoke him. Like she voting. I like when you talk that to me. Ain't nothing new, but you know how to do it to me. キャベロいいじゃん。And a rapper, you the got it in jacuzzi. She let me like Lucy. I'm a dog, I'm a dog. 終わりましたね、ドラフトが。さて、ちょっとオプションをいじって、まあいいか。スタートだけしないと。スターターはドリックナンスタートのディーロいいね。で、これキャフォードにして、これがベンチから。で、6もアローして、マノエルもいい感じに出てきて、でケナードと、ジェフ・グリーンかな。で、ナサエルと。で、あとは出さないかな。OK。で、ケンドリックナンはあんまり信用してないから、14分くらいかな。で、ダンカン・ロビンソンもまあ24分。ポール・ジョージを38くらいにして、クラウダーは32ぐらいかな。ヤフォードとノエルはちょっとプレーターに乗っかっちゃうぐらい。ローズは30分ケナード15分のフリーにします。14分どうしよう。多分センター分の4分なんだな。18分の L 出すセンター出してもいいんだけど、ジェフ・グリーンセンターの時間がちょっと長めに見たいかな。だからカナダ、難しいな。こうかな。OK。で、失礼しましょう。さあ、向こう強くね。80代4人か。スコーティバーンズ。ね。OK。いいですよ。For the visiting team, at center, Onyeka Okongwu. At shooting guard, Gary Trent Jr. At power forward, Scotty Barnes.
guard, Malcolm Brogdon. At forward, Jason Tatum. The head coach of the visiting team is James Borrego.
さあ、我らがニューヨークニックスの紹介が始まりますよ。
At guard, at 6'7", number 55, Duncan Robinson. At forward, at 6'6", number 99, Jake Crowder. At guard, at 6'2", number 16, At center, at 6'10", number 21, Daniel Gafford.
さあ、相手はどういう攻め方でやってるのかな。ちょっとわかんない。どうだろうな。めちゃくちゃすごいスーパースターもいないっていう感じで。行きましょうか。
Thanks everyone for joining us here in the start of a new season. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, I pride...
これじゃなくて、どれだっけ？コーチ設定か。で、ここはちょっとマニュアルでやらせていただいて、で、試合芝のファウルはマニュアルと。
I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all. Play the right way and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you.
さあ、行きましょう。
So the Hornets win the tip. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. We've got Barnes. Gary Trent is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Tatum in at the small forward spot. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And Nunn has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. There's the pass to Crowder. Here's Robinson. Pass to George. 5 to shoot. Over Tatum. That one a little long. Here's the Hornets with the ball.
And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Keeper to screen on Brogdon. Nunn passes together.
Oh, shit.
Throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop, but he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Yo.
Now here's Tatum. Outside to Brogdon. Shoots from 12. On the wing, Barnes. Good on the triple.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
And so it's New York with it, following the 3 by Charlotte. Robinson passes to Gafford. Here's Crowder. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the defensive player of the year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. George passes to Nunn. Back to George. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Robinson finds George. Gafford sends the pick for George. Driving the lane. The turnaround. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, Paul George has got the tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
Brogdon the pass to Okongwu. Now, here's Trent, guarded by Robinson. And here's Tatum for 3. Offensive rebound, Barnes. That shot off the mark. The Knicks with the lead. And here's Nunn. He dishes it to Robinson. Passes it to Crowder. Here's Gafford, covered by Barnes. George against Tatum. And it's George missing. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Tatum out top the key. Outside to Brogdon. Pass to Barnes. Over George. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Now the pass to Nunn. Outside Robinson. Back to Nunn. For the screen on Brogdon. Nunn passes to Crowder. Connects from three-point range.
To me, you've got to run this guy off his shots. Jay Crowder is a good catch-and-shoot jump shooter.
Making it a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Okongwu. Tatum kicks to Trent. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Brogdon against Nunn. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, New York with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
George on the wing. And we're at the beginning of a long NBA season, Doris, for a team looking to go the distance. What's the single most important thing to establish early?
Probably, Kevin, the commitment to the collective. You know, there's always going to be new faces. How do you integrate those personalities? Can you get everyone on the same page at the outset? Understand some nights some guys may play, maybe not the next night. Are you committed to the team?
Here's George following the 3 by Charlotte. With the fadeaway. And again, it's New York.
That's a tougher look than it seems, folks. Paul George's mid-range game is sweet.
12-9.
Trent finds Brogdon. Charlotte moving it around. Barnes against Nunn. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Nunn passes to George. Gafford sends the pick for George. Driving to the basket. And the wide open shot from Crowder. That three off the mark.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
None against Porter.
Ooh.
Pass to Tatum. Over George. Tatum's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 3. Now here is George. Crowder kicks to George. Over Trent. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And here's Tatum for 3. A shot that time, not on target. So New York will take it the other way.
Boy, at some point, you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Now, here is George. Over Trent. Here's Gafford.
Nice,
Uses the
Gafford.
glass to finish the way for it. Gafford's got his second bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Porter against George. Porter, no luck.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Gafford screen on Porter. Nunn kicks to George. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Now it's a 7-point New York lead.
Size and strength. Paul George has both. And you love his willingness to play through contact.
いいね。変えて。どうしようかな。ポール・ビンソンにして、
For the Knicks, Noel's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Luke Kennard comes in for Crowder, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Okashevsky's checked in for the Hornets. Now, here's Trent. He's got 6. Outside, Porter. They need this one, and the rejection by Noel.
This is a staple of his game. Nerlens Noel sends it back.
George, no good. Hornets trail by 7. Here's Pokusevski. Trent with it. And it's back by George.
Well, this is what makes Paul George special. Elite two-way plays, and that send-it-back block sends a message to the offense. I'm here tonight, folks. Luke Kennard entered the league with a long history of success, both in the high school and collegiate levels. And this is a guy who I think still has a high ceiling.
Here's Norrell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Rose against Porter. Passes to George. Fader on the way. That one off the back iron and out. And for Kennard, he was a standout player at a very early age.
Well, you can look no further at the state of Ohio and the scoring records he put up. Kennard outscored LeBron James's high school numbers. He has that kind of game where he can just take over with his shooting.
Now here's Noel. Nails the baby hook.
Don't you love how Noel just sticks with it, never gives up on the possession, working really hard for his guys.
9. Timeout, Charlotte. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled. For your next city answer.
Jeff Green is checked in for Duncan Robinson. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Charlotte. Porter against Rose. Knocked away. Stolen by George. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Feeds it to Noel. It's tipped. Back to George. The tray. The Hornets pull it in.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Rose looking around. Pass to Green. Outside, George. Green with a screen for George. Goes up again. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Pakusevsky. Guarded by Green. The pass to Bitadze. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Rose against Porter. Noel, a screen on Porter. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Noel throws it down.
Love the connection Noel has built with his teammates. Smart at knowing when to time that alley-oop.
Now Trent.
On set.
From the arc.
When you're an offensive shooter, you have to be willing to work on the defense.
あれしてるよね、俺。ちょっとスーパースターでね。
Kennard making it.
一回。
And so it's New York. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get back.
And the former league MVP, Derrick Rose.
We know what we have to do, and we know when we get out.
And Rose, Greg, so respected around the NBA.
A great teammate. You know, not the most outspoken by nature, but so comfortable in his own skin. His teammates all ears when he does speak up.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy ones.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Barnes out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's Porter. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard. Kennard finds Robinson. Baseline J on the way. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocked loose. Noel with it. Ogden picks him up. Rose, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Hornets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Barnes passes to Tatum. It's Brogdon on the wing. Off target from outside. The Knicks leading by 9. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Kennard. Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Kennard's got 5 points so far.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown three. Good night.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. BA, thank you. Outside, Robinson. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Brogdon against Kennard. Now, here's Okongwu. Tight defense on them, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Green with a screen for Rose. This is it to Robinson. Misses the 3. Hornets trail by 7. Porter looking it over. Noel against Tatum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Rose. Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From 3, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
Free t-shirt. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, onto the court. Come on and get fouled. For your next city dancer.
このままで進めるか。
Statue here on Malcolm Brogdon. Great showing for him last season. Put up about 21 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Pass to Noel. Now Rose. Noel sets a screen for Rose. Over Barnes. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Hornets trail by 5. Over Kennard. And that one's good. Barnes. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
Just very good offensive execution. Couldn't have asked for a better shot. Green,
the screen. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. George is checked in. Rose sets the screen for George. Left side Rose. Just 5 on the clock. It's over Brogdon. And here's George for 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight. What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Rose kicks to George. To end the drought. And Garuba pulls it down.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
The feed now to Barnes. Brogdon outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's Rose bringing it up for New York. Outside, Green. The pass to Noel. From deep, George. George missing again. Hornets trail by 3. Brogdon outside. Feeds to Barnes. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. That ties the game. Brogdon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
There's so much confidence right now with Malcolm Brogdon. The catch and shoot, so pretty.
For t-shirt time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your next city dancer.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Knicks. Jay Crowder comes in for Green. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. In third, the Knicks.
Last year, they were so good at generating open looks from distance. That's why their three-point shooting was so high.
Rose against Brogdon. And here's Rose. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Kennard. Outside, George cranes the three-pointer.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
And it's the Hornets' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Brogdon the pass to Barnes. Pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. And he drives in. That one misses. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And this matchup with the Hornets, it's their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
And it's George missing.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Barnes.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Gafford sets the pick for Rose. From about 19 feet, the rebound by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Porter passes to Brogdon. Back to Porter. Pass to Garuba. Crowder against Barnes. They get it back. Garuba the pass to Tatum. Charlotte moving it around. Barnes kicks to Porter. Out to the wing. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Knicks shoot just 34% from the floor. Here's George. Nails the baby hook. George has got 11.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Now, here's Brogdon. Rose with the rebound. New York leading by 3. Crowder sets a screen for George. That one goes. Count it. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
My goodness.
A different look for New York. Duncan Robinson comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Derrick Rose.
City Dancer. All right, fans. That was your Knicks City
Here's
Dancer.
Norwood. No points in the game yet for him. And the pass to Porter. Pass to Bitadze. And it's off from three-point range. The Knicks shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Now, here's George. He's tightly guarded. Passes it to Nunn. Here's Gafford. Trent with it. He has 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Trent's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. One of the many changes in how the game is played, pace. It seems to us like everyone is playing a very fast pace. How do you like that style of basketball?
Well, it is the preferred way for me to play the game and to watch the game. It gives us an opportunity to see the best athletes and the most skilled basketball players get out and flourish. The other thing is, it has been proven that the first 8 seconds of the shot clock are often your most successful shots.
The Knicks leading by 3. To the paint. Outside for Robinson. It's George on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The Hornets pull it in. Akusevsky's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Trent. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Now here is George. He's guarded closely. Fades away. And it's George again missing.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Has to be Johnson. Shoots a 3. Knicks with the rebound. Nunn's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's George. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
From 12 feet out, Trent can't hit. The Knicks leading by 5. And George kicks to Nunn. Offline with his 3. The Hornets shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. The pass to be Johnson. Knicks with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now here is George. He's guarded closely. Fades back. Tips it. It's good on the putback. Gafford's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson.
What?
That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team,
7 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. From deep 3-point range, and so it's the New York Knicks.
Oh, come on, man.
Thanks very much.
Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball.
Hey, well, I think for the Knicks, they need to step back and take a look at what's going wrong. Mistakes have killed them, not just turnovers, but poor decision-making. This is a team everyone wants to play right now to get a W.
All right, now let's get into our game. It ended up being a strong first half for the New York Knicks. And that is a wrap. Now...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And Nunn has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They lead by 7. And we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Kendrick Nunn out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Paul George. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's Brogdon on the wing. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
6 on the shot clock. George dishes to Robinson. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Hornets trail by 7. Brogdon outside. Tatum against Crowder. Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
From outside, off the mark. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Brogdon outside. To the inside. And the dunk
Not the
by
pass.
Barnes.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
None against Brogdon. None passes to George. A good look from Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by George. Robinson's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
Here's Brogdon. Now the dish to Okongwu. Pass to Trent. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Boston Celtics. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Atlanta Hawks. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Passes it to Nunn. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Nunn, a screen on Barnes. Here's George. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds here tonight. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Wide open shot is on the money. 7 points for Jason Tatum.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Now, Nunn. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 6. From deep, George. He can't get that one. And the Hornets now going the other way. Barnes outside. Okongwu kicks to Brogdon. Okongwu with the screen for Brogdon. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 3-point New York lead.
You can see that this coaching staff trusts Malcolm Brogdon's ability to make the right decision. Nice pick and roll play right there.
Gafford sets the pick for Nunn. Outside, George. And they get it back. Gafford is screen on Tatum. Down low and stolen by Okongwu. Shot from 12. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. New York's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Nunn bounce pass. Crowder finds Gafford. And here is Robinson. And the 3-ball is good. Robinson's got 8 points.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
41-37.
Brogdon against Nunn. Pass to Barnes. Over George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on George. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Outside Robinson. And the Knicks hit
He's on fire.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Brogdon the pass to Trent.
44-39.
The kick out to Tatum. Inside, Okongwu. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Knicks leading by 3. And here's Nunn. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Brogdon against George. It's over Brogdon. George, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Tatum kicks to Brogdon. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. And the dunk by Tatum.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
For the Knicks, Nerlens Noel checks in for Daniel Gafford. Green comes in for Jay Crowder. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for George. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Rose passes to Noel. Back to Rose. To the middle. Here's Kennard. And he goes in for the dunk.
No one's ever questioned his coordination. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
And there's the pass to Tatum. Here's Okongwu.
Clearly a foul.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Charlotte making a switch here. Okashevsky's checked in. Kennard, the pass to Green.
Shit.
Again against Kennard. Okongwu with the screen for Brogdon. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. New York leading by 3. Green with a screen on Porter. Inside, Kennard. Ogden left side. Over Robinson. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for New York. Robinson sets a screen for Rose. Back to Robinson. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Brogdon with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Robinson finds Kennard. Noel, a screen on Porter. Green with the ball. Pass to Rose. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. That one falls. Hornets trail by 7.
Knicks lead 50.
Up top, Brogdon. He's covered by Rose. Passes to Garuba. Here's Pokusevski. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Okongwu. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for Porter. A very nice season for him last year. Last season put up about 16 points a game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And right now for him, it's about gaining experience and continuing to develop his game.
This is a man's game, and you've got to earn your minutes in this league. This guy, his time will come eventually.
And the Hornets making a change here. Wara checked in. Robinson misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Aston Wara. Okongwu with it. Noel on him. To the left wing. And stolen by Noel. Green kicks to Kennard. Right side Rose. Back to Kennard. 5 on the clock. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bitadze's checked in. Right side, Green. Shoots a fader. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Juarez got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bitadze. He's covered by Noel. Bitadze, the pass to Pokusevski. Shot clock at 5. The pass to Bitadze. No good on the triple. New York leading by 6. Rose attacking, and easy 2 points on the layup.
Too big, too strong, too close, too good.
Rose is a force attacking the lane.
44.
They set the screen. Here's Pokusevski, and it's Noel with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Takes it inside. Now here's Rose. Floats one, dishes to Noel, and slam dunk by Noel.
And that's an example of his athleticism, right? Nerlens Noel, the ability to leap up and ram it home.
Hornets trail by 10. Pass to Nora. Here's Garuba. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Noel's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside for Robinson. Passes it to Noel. Kennard with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Pokusevski, the pass to Bitadze. Over Kennard. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Bitadze.
54点.
And it's Rose with the ball for the New York Knicks. Robinson sets a screen for Rose. Right side Robinson. Back to Rose. Over Porter. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And
Damn
so
it.
it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Man, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA. You see it right there on display.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Hornets, Gary Trent is out there with Brogdon. Then it's Tatum. Then it's Barnes. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. And George gets denied. George with the screen on Brogdon. Nunn finds George. Looking to get back on track here. And the layup is up and in. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Now, Paul George balances his perimeter game with the ability to work in the painted area.
48.
Brogdon the pass to Bitadze. The dish to Tatum. From past the arc. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
George with the screen on Brogdon. Nunn passes to George. In the corner, Kennard with it. Over Trent. Kennard's shot is off. Hornets trail by 5. Here's Barnes. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. It's George on the wing. A step back shot here. And the shot falls short this time. Left side Tatum. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Nunn against Brogdon. Green passes to Noel. Outside, George. And there's the drive. The layup missed. Charlotte's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Okongwu is checked in for Goga Bitadze. Now Kennard to the paint, and that one's good. Noel.
How about that show of strength from Nerlens Noel? No fear in how he attacks the defense on these shots.
Charlotte moving the ball around. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Green against Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And here's none. Green kicks to Kennard. Green with a screen for Kennard. Bobbed up there for Green. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Kennard showing off his playmaking skills. That's about vision and IQ.
Here's Barnes. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Noel, a screen on Tatum. George passes to Kennard. Back to George. Lays it up off the glass. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Okongwu. Here's Tatum. And the rejection by Noel. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And boy, did he have enough to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Jay Crowder's checked in for the Knicks. Barnes outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Brogdon left side. Pass to Tatum. Now Trent. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Okongwu, no good. The Knicks leading by 6. George looking around. Got a piece of it. Knocks it loose. Second chance shot. And the shot goes in. George has got 19 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on these series.
Brogdon against none. The kick out to Tatum. Okongwu with the screen for Tatum. No good on that one.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
It's George on the wing, and it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession.
New York ball.
Noel sets a screen for none. And slam dunk by Noel. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
That's what you call using your agility to perfection. Nerlens Noel, a threat in the pick and roll.
Here's Okongwu. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And that's now 7 points for Onyeka Okongwu. George finds Kennard. Now the pass to none. It's over Brogdon. Clock at 6. Taken away. For 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now just a 5-point New York lead.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
for the Knicks. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Kennard. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thanks, David.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Back to Brogdon. Takes the three. And it's Noel with the rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Brogdon against George. Outside Rose. Going inside. Over Tatum. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And, yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
And George kicks to Crowder. He dishes it to Robinson. Off target with his three. The kick out to Crowder. Back to Noel. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Noel, a screen on Tatum. And here's George for three. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Kevin Porter's checked in for Charlotte. Charlotte calls timeout.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like this has become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And stolen by Noel. Porter against Robinson. Back to Rose. Drives to the hoop. And no good that time. And the Hornets now going the other way. Tatum passes to Trent. Porter in the corner.
What?
And the Hornets miss again.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's George. Driving inside. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Here's Rose. Knicks with a new 14.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Outside Robinson. And stolen by Barnes. It's Trent on the wing. In the corner. Tatum with it.
What?
Buries it from three-point range. Tatum's got 11 here in this quarter alone. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hornets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Tatum. Trent with it. Robinson picks him up. The three from Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Noel's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Left side, George. Over Okongwu. George, no good.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same. And largely a no-show right here.
Porter double team. Barnes against Noel. Barnes passes to Trent. It's over Crowder. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
How big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
Brogdon, he's checked in for Porter. 1:56 left to play in the final quarter. George with the screen on Brogdon. Rose against Brogdon. inside Rose. New York, no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
George against Tatum. Trying to get something going. And it's off the back rim. No good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 2. Okongwu with the screen for Tatum. To tie it up. Okongwu kicks to Trent. 6 on the shot clock. To take the lead. No good on the shot. And New York the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead early. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. George against Tatum. Now, here's George. Defense right on him.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had.
His production has been unbelievable. A testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Points are an absolute must here.
No time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Hey, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So they foul intentionally.
13 foul.
That's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line. That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Here's Tatum. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Jay Crowder with the rebound. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's his third personal.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
You love a well-rounded player like Jay Crowder. Cross-positional on the defensive end. A guy who has really developed into a multi-talented threat.
And Tatum launches it from deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. So it's New York picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for the first.